I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning. Good morning, guys, and happy Monday. Welcome back to another vlog. We are starting this one at home today because I'm not going into the office. I am here today. I am going in tomorrow, though, for sure. I mean, unless they were to call and tell me otherwise, but we agreed for me to come in on Tuesday this week, and then we were just going to kind of take it day by day. I've gotten up this morning, gotten ready. It is cold in here because our heating unit, which I know I've said several times, it struggles in the winter downstairs. Well, it's hardly keeping the downstairs above 60 degrees. I think the auxiliary, once it gets below freezing, the auxiliary heat just does not kick in and work. It's like just blowing cold air. So we woke up Saturday morning, it was super cold in here. So we've been running like little heaters in our fireplace and stuff like that. I called the people that we always work with. They're great. You know, I was like, I don't really feel like it's an emergency. It's not like we have little kids. She was like, if your heat was out, it would be the same temperature inside your house as it is outside. And, you know, the heater upstairs is working great. So anyway, so we have an appointment scheduled. The guy should be here. It's 9:30 now. Probably around 10 o'clock is what they said, just depending on how long his call before me takes. So I'm kind of expecting him anytime. So I went ahead and got up and got ready this morning for that. Other than that, I'm just going to be working on my bookkeeping job and editing and stuff today. So we will just see what else we get into. I may run out. It's so cold, and like it's so cold in here, it's like been hard for me to want to leave the house. I know that sounds weird, but I do need to run like a couple of errands, so I don't know if I'll end up doing that or not. We'll just see what happens with the heating and how much that ends up costing me. And yeah, so I am just going to hang out and wait on him. I was having issues last night trying to export my footage from last week. I don't know why. It was like moving so slow. I just stopped and restarted my computer. So I'm going to have to get on there and see what's going on with that. And hopefully, I mean, like it said, it was going to take over 2 hours, and normally like it exports it from my SD card to my hard drive in like a minute. And it was ridiculous. So I'm not sure what was going on with that. So I need to fool with that today so that I can get started editing last week's weekly vlog, because I need to finish that video today, and I haven't even exported the footage yet from the SD card. So anyway, all that is going on. I do. Hey. You hear that? That's Nico and Luna. Y'all stop it. Nico, everybody stop fighting. I swear, these cats, y'all. Maya's actually in on this one, and she never gets in it. I think Nico eggs it on, and then he's the one that starts screaming like that. Let me show you my breakfast. I have it ready. I'm going to eat real quick before this guy gets here, and then after he's done and everything, I will check back in with y'all. So here is my breakfast. Of course, just my normal bacon and eggs, as usual. I did go ahead and make my breakfast yesterday. I just warm it up in the microwave for 2.5 minutes and warm the bacon up for 30 seconds. And it's still pretty good. It's better fresh, obviously, but it is convenient to go ahead and have it ready. And I wasn't sure how many days I would be going into the office, so I just went ahead and made my breakfast for the whole week. So I'm going to go eat this. And actually, I might have heard a car out there. He may be here. So I'm going to go. I'll check in with y'all in a bit. Hey guys, so it is much later in the day. Today kind of slipped away from me waiting on the heating and air guy. So I got a text like at 10 o'clock that he was on his way. Even whenever I was talking to y'all, it was about that time, I guess, and I was like, oh, maybe that's him. You know, they're always really good. Well, he didn't show up. My other daughter was coming by to pick up the pajama pants for her boyfriend that were too big, that I had reordered, and I had waited after we had COVID to tell her to come get them because we got the replacement pair. Talked to her for a little while. I was like, don't let the heating and air guy block you in. He's going to be here. She finally left to go to work, and here's Mr. Nico to say hello to you. Say hello.
Say hello to your friends. So anyways, I sat around here, you know, just kind of waiting. You know how it is when you're waiting on those people. And I started importing my footage, which I did get that figured out. I don't know what's wrong with it, if it's the little thing that connects to my MacBook or if it was just a fluke or what. I just like switched it over to the other side of the computer and it worked perfectly fine. It was weird. But anyway, I don't know if the little thing is going out to where it's not reading the memory card good. So I got all of that done, and I kept thinking, and then 11 o'clock hit, and I thought, well, dang, he's not here yet. And so I thought maybe I should call, and I thought, well, I'll wait. You know, I don't want to be that person. So I waited until 11:30. And at this point, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I look back at my text, and it came at 9:58 saying that he was en route to my house, you know. So I called, and at first it went to voicemail, and I hung up, and I waited a few minutes, and I called back because I didn't want to leave like this long, detailed message. Because y'all know how much I talk. Anyway, so I called back. Well, the technician actually happened to be the one to answer phone. He's like, oh, yeah, I came by your house and rang your doorbell. Nobody ever came to the door. Nobody was there. And I was like, what? I've been here. I've literally been here. I said, I didn't open the front door. I said, I did have the garage open and everything in case you wanted to come in through the garage, because I figured he'd be going through the backyard, although Charlie informed me that the air units are not behind our fence. I thought they were. Shows what I know. I never go to that side of my house. Ha! But anyway, yeah, so he was like, oh, it's no big deal. I can be there in like, 20 to 30 minutes. I'm washing myself out. I'm getting under this light. So I was just like, okay, that's fine. I was like, I'm so sorry I've been here. Well, then as soon as I hung up with him, the girl from the office called. She's like, Jennifer, I didn't know if you were aware that our technician came out and said that you weren't there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yes, I literally just got off the phone with him. He's on his way here. I said, I was here. I wish he'd have called. If it was me, I would have called the number and been like, hey, I'm at your house. And I told him that. I said, I wish he'd have just called me. I said, I was here, and I said, sometimes I may not be able to hear that doorbell. Like I might have went to the bathroom or something and just didn't hear it. And I've had all these little heaters and everything running around the house. Anyway, to make a long story even longer for you, you want to know what was wrong with the heating unit? And this is so stupid. So I guess there is a breaker. Hang on. All right. So I guess there is a breaker out there for the electric heat. So the heat pump was running, but like I said, that auxiliary heat would never kick in. The breaker was shut off. And the last people to service our units was them. Now, it was a few years ago. Like I said, every winter, we've just kind of dealt with this coldness downstairs. Upstairs works great. He actually thinks, unless somebody purposefully turned it off, because he said it wasn't tripped, it was turned off. So somebody had to have turned it off. He said it is possible, because whenever they do like a service tune-up type thing, they are going to shut it off to service it. That it is possible that they shut it off then and didn't turn it back on. And I was like, all these years I have waited because I've been afraid that y'all were going to come and tell me that I had to get a new unit. Which he kind of laughed. He was super nice about it. He was like, well, it could have been our fault. He's like, unless you got like neighborhood kids, he said, I highly doubt it. Or your neighbors. He said, I have seen that happen. He said, but I have, worked on somebody's unit before, and then they called and said that it wasn't working, and I went over there and I didn't, turn the breaker back on or plug it back up or whatever he had to do to it. And so he said, I'll just say that this was our fault and take it from there, since nobody serviced the unit since we did. And I was like, well, I don't know. I said, I don't think Charlie's touched it. Charlie doesn't know anything about heating and air units. There's no reason that he would have turned that breaker off. So I was like, seriously? He's like, I can't believe that y'all have held on all these years. I said, well, it's not a problem until it gets below freezing. And I said, the downstairs is cooler than the upstairs, and it always has been. I said, especially like the dining room, the places, like we pretty much stay in like this side of our house. I don't know if you can tell from my videos, like my house is kind of long. So you come in, this is the garage, you walk into the kitchen, and then you go into the den, and then you go straight into our bedroom. And then our bathroom is back there. This is where Charlie and I live, okay? Up here we've got the dining room. That's pretty much only used whenever we have people over, for events and stuff. And the animals' little food trays and stuff are in there. And then we have the front living room that really never gets used unless it's like Christmas or something and a bunch of people are over. That's really just like a dedicated shrine to like my uncle and my grandmother and stuff like that with all of that stuff. So that room doesn't get used. Now we do use the upstairs because my treadmill is upstairs, my office is upstairs, and Charlie actually uses that bathroom 99% of the time upstairs. So it's almost like he's got his separate bathroom up there. He does use the bathroom down here, obviously, and he's got one side of the sink, but he always showers up there. So it's like he has his own separate shower. And then he likes to do his beard trimming and stuff up there, and then that way he doesn't make a mess down here and, you know, mess up our bathroom. So anyway, you know, so that's what and then Athena's room is upstairs. So we use the upstairs. We just don't use really the front part of the house. Upstairs is super warm or super cold in the summer. I mean, that unit, it works great. It really cranks out the heat and it cranks out the air. Down here in the summer, it's always been the perfect temperature. No matter which room you go into, it's just in the winter. Whenever it really starts to get cold, it struggles. Well, now I know why. Because it wasn't warming the air up. And I told him, I said, whenever it gets really cold, I said, it literally feels like cold air. He's like, it is cold air that's blowing through. He said, it is like it's running the air conditioner because that auxiliary heat's supposed to kick on and warm that air up. And that's what it wasn't doing. Although the auxiliary light was on here. But he literally said, when he turned the breaker on, I was in here, he was out there, obviously. My fire alarm went off and I started to smell like this burning smell. And I thought, oh, crap. And he starts coming around the front of the house. And I started going to the door because I was going to get him and tell him, like it beeped 3 or 4 times and then it stopped. But I could smell like this burning smell. And he had turned the temperature gauge way up. So, and I know this is a long explanation and I'm sorry. But y'all know how I am. He had turned the temperature gauge way up, and so I turned it down a little bit to cut it off because I felt like something was burning. But he come to tell me that it was where it was off. You know how whenever you turn your heater on for the first time for the year, it has like that burning smell until it burns off the dust or whatever that's been accumulating? That was what it was doing, and it was just really strong. And he said, you know, those vents, that air's just piped straight in here, so he came to tell me, to warn me. So anyway, that's why. But after just a few minutes, that smell went away. The alarm never went off anymore. It was perfectly fine. I showed him our old, obviously he looked at our old little mercury thermometer reader or whatever it is that nobody has anymore. And I told him that I wanted a Google Nest. So he said if I wanted to order one, because he said it would be super expensive, like if they order it, because they're going to upcharge it. And he could come install it in like 10 minutes for me. And so what he said he would do is just leave the ticket open. He didn't charge me for today. They charge like a $79 service charge. And he told me to order that if I want it and then to call next week. And he would come back out just to double check because I'm like, are you 100% sure that that's all that's wrong with the unit? I just want to make sure. And he was like, why don't we just do this? We'll just leave the ticket open. I'll come back out one day next week. You just call once you get your Nest in. And he said he can put that in like 10 minutes, no problem. And then he would just charge me the one service charge then. So I thought that was super nice of him. So it kind of made up for the whole, you know, not showing up thing and all of that. And I mean, he showed up and I was here, but obviously there was a miscommunication there. But anywho, there is my 10-minute explanation on my heat and air unit. So by the time that all of this transpires, it's going on, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock by this time. And so I run in here and I just made me a pizza and had my fruit for lunch because I had one bowl of fruit left from last week and the blueberries were looking like they were fixing to turn. I had to pluck a few of them out, so I wanted to get that eaten up. I'm just going to have salad tomorrow for lunch at work. I didn't film my lunch or anything. I was just kind of like scattered because I was trying to download my footage, and then I started like I really started like working on that bookkeeping job that I picked up last week. And so I had to start working on that this afternoon, and I worked on that for probably 3 hours or so until I finally got tired of it. And then I finally set that to the side and started working on my vlog that's going up. So that has pretty much summed up my whole day, just kind of waiting on him. I hate waiting on people like that, to be honest, because it does just waste your whole day. It always takes longer than that say it's going to take, although it didn't take him that long when he got here to figure out the problem, considering that he had to flip a switch. I'm like, really? But anyway, overall, it's a good thing. I was like, I'm scared you're going to come try to sell me a new unit. Although I do trust this company. They're the ones that I've always used. But, you know, next time I guess I need to make sure that the breakers are on. But, so that was weird. But, you know, that's kind of the way everything turns out in my life, it seems like. So I did order a Google Nest, and I got to use my $60 in Kohl's cash because they happened to sell them. So it's supposed to be here, I think, by the end of this week, first of next week. And then I'm going to call and I'm going to let him put that in. Now, I was worried because if you notice, whenever I showed my thermostat, it's like rectangular or whatever, and I know we painted around it, and we did not like remove it from the wall. Charlie has removed it from the wall and looked at it, and he said the wiring's kind of crazy. The wiring in this house in general is weird. He feels like some parts of the house need to be rewired because this house was built, I think, in 1978 or 1976, something like that. And so that guy said that that's not unusual in a house like this. He said, you know, like in the newer ones, you can pop them off and you can match the wires up easily. He's like, but most people don't have like these types of things anymore. But he said they do usually come with like a cover plate if we want to put that on to cover it up. But I'm going to get Charlie to check and see if we have any paint left in this living room color, if we have it marked outside. If we do, then I just want the Google Nest on the wall. And I did order the smarter one, the one that was more expensive. It was like $250, so I saved $60 on it, so that was nice. I couldn't use any other discounts on it though through Kohl's. That was the only bad thing, but I did get that one, so it averaged out to be about $200 after tax and everything. So anywho, that's my story on the heating and air. That was my I guess most exciting thing literally that happened today. Other than that, all I have done is work. And Charlie worked late. He did not get home, y'all, until after 5 o'clock. I can't believe it. He has not worked this long in a long, long time. So he is taking his shower right now, and then we will have our first night of orange chicken, spring rolls, and pot stickers and stuff. We will have to get the air fryer down, and we'll cook those, and then we'll touch base with you once I have my dinner ready, because I'm sure you are tired of hearing me talk about my heating and air. But I swear everything is dramatic with me. It always turns into some kind of drama. But then it always usually turns out to kind of be a good thing, you know. So now he's coming next week to install my Google Nest. So I thought I would have had to spend at a minimum $300 or $400 for whatever they had to fix today. And I'm not going to have to. So I can spend my money on the Google Nest. It's the way that I justify that purchase. Plus, we've wanted one for a while, but Charlie didn't want fool with trying to put it in because of the wiring. So, anyway, hopefully it works. Hopefully they can put it in. He said he can put it in like 10 minutes. It's not like he's going to charge me for it, so I should just get out with paying the $79 service charge. So, I think that's good. But, I will check in with y'all after dinner is ready and show you my food because we have not heated it up yet. Like I said, Charlie just got home and yeah, I've got a lot of editing left to do, and I need to get on that. So, see you in a bit. All right, guys, here is the orange chicken with the cauliflower fried rice underneath, and then I have 2 pot stickers and a spring roll. The spring roll and the sauce is 3 points together, and then I do use that sauce on the little pot stickers as well. Charlie is trying the orange chicken. I still haven't tried a bite of it. How is it? Good. It is good? All right, he said it's good, so I'm not going to put any sauce on it or anything. So I'm going to have this, and then I will have my cookies for dessert, so I will see you then. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you real quick my 3 chocolate cookies. It's been a hot minute since I've had these, so excited to have them again this week. They are so low in points. It is 2 points for 3 cookies. I think it's 1 point for 1, and either 2 points. It's 1 point for 1 and 2 points for either 2 or 3 cookies. So I usually always have 3 as my serving. But I'm going to enjoy, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. This is the second day of this week's vlog. Going to work today, going into the office. I am probably barely going to make it there by 8:30, and I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, if that tells you anything. Which I didn't really waste a lot of time this morning, I don't feel like. I just lose time. Charlie thinks it's ridiculous that I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and still can't hardly make it to work by 8:30. But it is what it is. Again, I don't know what happened. I just lost time. It just poof, it's out the window until I get to work, and then it's like time stops. Not really. We're so busy. The time actually kind of flies by, especially whenever I'm leaving like at 3:30. I don't know if I'm going to be working anymore the rest of this week. We'll just see today. If they need me, next week is month end. So I'm thinking I might work next week, and then that may be it. I don't know. Well, we're just playing it by ear. And yeah, so yesterday I did not get a lot accomplished, like I said, because I spent most of the day waiting for the heating and air guy to come. And he came and rang my doorbell and left, which he said he thought he heard it ding, but my dogs always like bark like maniacs if something like that happens, and they never did. I don't know, unless he came in like when my daughter was there and we were talking and they were kind of going crazy anyway. My house is old and my doorbell's kind of old, so sometimes you can really hear it well and sometimes you can't. And I don't hear that well anyway, so like if there was a lot of ruckus going on, I mean, I could have just easily not heard it, but still, I think he should have called me. But I digress. I talked about that for 10 or 15 minutes yesterday. I guess I'm happy with the way things turned out. I ordered my nest, and it should be here in a few days. And my smart key on my car is saying that my battery is low, and I told Charlie about it the other day, and I guess he forgot. He used the last battery that we had to replace the battery in his key. So I'm hoping that like my key doesn't go dead. Oh man, I just put a new battery in here and my battery's dying. This one must not have been charged. Dadgummit. I just swapped this battery and I don't have another one. Oh well. We'll just pick up and vlog later. I don't really have that much to update on. Going to work. I have my bacon and eggs with me to eat whenever I get into the office. I brought my salad for lunch. I have my protein coffee and a banana and a Fiber One brownie for snacks. So that sums up everything that I'm going to eat today. And yeah, sorry this car vlog's getting cut short. Maybe I'll try again if I go back into work anymore this week. I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and vlog today. And I swapped my battery. And I thought that I grabbed one that was already charged. It wasn't in the thing. So I have to tell Charlie that. One must have got missed and got stuck in the wrong place. Like we kind of have a little system. If one needs to be charged, we'll stick it in the battery charger. We have 3 batteries. So we can constantly rotate them out. So this one wasn't in the battery charger. So I thought that it was charged. But anywho, I hope that y'all all have a lovely day, and it's cold here, but my house is warmer, so that's a good thing. And yeah, I will just chat with y'all tonight whenever I get home. We will be having our taco bowls that I made, and I will be making mine into 2 quesadillas, which is my favorite way to eat them now. And I don't want to have like more lettuce after having salad for lunch either, so because lettuce is hard on my stomach. But I'll talk to y'all then whenever I get back home later this evening. And that's it. Hey guys, so it is, what is today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
It is Tuesday evening, and we are getting ready to heat up our dinner. Oh, look who we have here. Look who we have here to say hello. She's been like all about the camera. I got her on Instagram last night, being all cute up here. My lovely Miss Maya. She loves her mama. She loves her mama. Oh, we have Miss Luna down here on the floor too. And say hi, Luna. She loves her mama too, and she's very jealous. She'll just come up and slap Maya or Nico if they're paying attention to me, and Maya just bit me. really. Anyway, I almost made myself choke. So we kind of got cut off this morning because the battery that I put in my camera was not charged like I thought that it was. And so we had like a 5-minute conversation, but that is okay. I didn't really have anything much to update. I did work longer today. I worked until 4:30. But today is the only day that I am working this week, and I kind of felt like that was going to happen because it is, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done, just like catch-up work and everything, but I'm going to go in Monday next week. It will be the last day of the month, and then I'll work probably, I don't know if I work Monday through Thursday or what, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They still need to hire somebody. It still hasn't happened, so we'll just see. I mean, I'm just open to helping them out and making a little side money in the process. Mr. Charlie is over here doing the dishes. If you hear a noise, you want to say hi?
He does.
See, say hi so where they can hear you. Say hi?
Hi.
Oh my gosh. So whenever I'm editing videos and I like ask Charlie something, my voice will be so loud and his will be so low. Like you can see the volume level. Like I don't even think anybody's speaking right there, and I almost cut the clips out sometimes, but I'll try to listen to it and you can just barely hear him unless he kind of gets riled up about something. But he worked a long time today again too, didn't you?
Yeah, for 4:24.
Oh, so he got off at 4:24. Like, I literally got home, and he got home, like, right after me. I had just walked in the house. So, yeah, so we're just going to eat and watch TV and chill. I will have off from work, you know, for the rest of the week. So, I will just be working around the house, working on my bookkeeping job, and YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to make my quesadillas out of my taco bowl. That's what I like to do. So I'm going to get the skillet out. Let's see here. Maybe I'll film it for you. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have two Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps, and then we have heated up my taco bowl. So basically I'm just going to divide this between the two. And this actually makes a really thick quesadilla. Like, it's very difficult to eat it almost because there's so much stuffing in it, but I like it. I'm going to put a little cheese in there and a little salsa. So I'm just going to use just a little pinch of my fat-free mozzarella on each one. Charlie's making like little taco boats, I guess. I bought those little like mini boats to make a dessert in back in December and forgot about using them. And so he is eating those up. How many are you making? 3?
Yeah, 3.
I'm just going to put a little bit of salsa on here. I put salsa on the other night. I didn't know how it would do, and it was fine. I think I just put a little bit too much. It was a little bit wet almost. So then I'm going to carefully fold them in half and put them in the skillet, which I need to turn on. And basically I just dry toasted on both sides until they are browned, and then they are just the perfect little quesadillas. And this is about 4 or 5 points. And I'm going to mix up some Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt and my favorite Taco Bell hot sauce just to dip it in. So I'm going to be right back. Let me grab a little container to put that in. These take a few minutes to get warm on one side, but once you flip it, they almost brown immediately on the other side. So I'm just going to use one of these little containers to put my yogurt in. Back y'all up a little bit so you can see. So just a little bit of Taco Bell hot sauce in there, and then I'm just going to mix that up. And it's the perfect little dipping sauce for 0 points. So this is a pretty low point meal. All I've had today was my breakfast, my bacon and eggs, and then I had my protein coffee, and then I had my salad for lunch, and then I had my banana and my Fiber One brownie. And then I'm gonna have this and my chocolate cookies for dessert. Okay, I'll be back and show you the quesadillas once they are finished. Alrighty guys, here are my quesadillas, looking perfect, perfectly toasted with my little dipping sauce. And then, of course, the goat, the grape Crystal Light. Love that. So I'm going to go eat. Oh, here's Mr. Nico coming up here. I didn't think he was going to make an appearance in this vlog today. Nico, and say hello to everybody. Hi, buddy. I haven't seen you. Where you been? You been sleeping? Everybody loves you. Oh, that's a good boy. He's like, can I have some food? You wouldn't like it, it's spicy. Yeah, this is pretty spicy with all of the taco seasoning and stuff that we put in there. But I love it. But that's one reason I like to dip in the Greek yogurt. It does give a little bit of a cooling effect. And then the Taco Bell hot sauce, you know, gives it a little bit of flavor. So, anyway, I'm going to go eat this. Look how close he's getting. I'm having to hold him back. I'm going to go eat this, and I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. I am not going to work today. It's actually almost 11:30. I am going to lunch with my daughter. Today is her birthday, so I'm not sure where we're going for lunch, but probably to BJ's. So I probably will have a little splurge at lunch today, because when she turns 21, she wants to go somewhere where she can, like, I guess she's gonna be day drinking or whatever for lunch, drink a beer or something, we'll see. But yeah, I need to run and drop off a package to return and get her birthday card, because I'm a procrastinator. I should have done it last night and didn't even think about it because I had worked a little bit later than normal. So I think I'm going to run to Walgreens, because I guess they have a FedEx drop off there. My smart key thing is still telling me that the battery is low, and Charlie changed the battery last night. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna have to get him to check it, because it shouldn't say low battery. He bought a brand new one and put in it. I mean, unless that battery is bad, unless he has to reset something on here. Sometimes with these Land Rovers, they're real funny. You know, something like that happens, and then it just keeps giving you the same error. But anywho, I thought that since our morning car chat got cut a little bit short yesterday, that I would just pick up and chat with y'all while I am running errands. So I'm gonna run to Walgreens, which is just right around the corner, and get her card. I need to maybe get some of my vitamin D vitamins, if they're, like, I buy like those huge bottles, if they're buy one get one free. I always like to get them at Walgreens. I really hate to even go inside Walgreens, even though I get all my prescriptions and stuff filled there. But Walgreens is one of those places that I will end up dilly-dallying around in and spend more money than what I need to. But we are going to drop off this package, pick out a card, look at those vitamins. The cats are low on Temptations treats. They're probably really expensive at Walgreens. And I need to probably place a Sam's Club order, because Charlie was telling me different things that he needs from Sam's Club. That's where I usually get their Temptations treats, but I may have to pick up a package to, like, get them through. But I don't know if I'm going to buy them here. We'll see how much they are. Those Temptations treats are not cheap. They're like $20 for like a 3-pack at Sam's Club, which is the cheapest. And I don't know if I'm going to go back home before we go eat. She said like around 1 o'clock. It's 11:30 now. I just wanted to make sure that I got her card. I'm just giving her money for her birthday. That's what I always do for them, is just give them money for their birthday. I thought about buying her a bottle of alcohol, but you know, part of the fun of turning 21 is being able to purchase it yourself, right? So I'm not going to do that, mostly because I don't want to go into a liquor store she can just go purchase some with the money that I give her. But let me run in Walgreens real quick, and then I'll pick back up. I don't know. I may run to Marshall's or something. I don't need to, but I need to. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, I'm back in the car. Went to Walgreens, spent $40. So those vitamins come in like a huge thing, and they were not buy one get one free. They're $15.99. So I hate that. Tomorrow they'll probably be buy one get one free. So I just got one, but I will watch out the next time I go in there, because I take one of those in the morning and at night. So I like to get those huge bottles. Plus it's the calcium, magnesium, and zinc with the vitamin D. And I do feel like it helps me to take that calcium every day, because I don't eat a whole lot of dairy. I mean, unless it's the fat-free cheese on my pizzas, and I really don't know how much dairy is in that. And then I like the magnesium and zinc and the vitamin D, just because I feel like everybody's always low on vitamin D, especially this time of year. And I've been taking this one for a long time. It's just that Nature's Own or Nature's Valley. I don't know what it is. Y'all know, the one with the yellow label. But anyway, so I got that. It was $16. They did have their like little small bottles of Purex laundry detergent on sale for $1.99. So I did pick 2 of those up. That's one place I do try to save some money, is with my laundry detergent, because typically, especially if we go to Publix, they will have like a buy one get one free, either on the All or the Purex. Those are usually the only 2 brands that I buy, because we like the free and clear. And every time we go to Publix, I'll just randomly check. So in my garage, along with my hoard of paper towels and toilet paper, I also have a pretty good stash of laundry detergent. And I got the card, and I guess that's it. Oh no, I did get one thing of Temptations cat treats. They were $9.99, but I think that's about the typical price for like that larger container. So I just went ahead and picked it up just because I was there. They're really sold out of a lot of their pet foods and stuff. I already have the money to put in her card. I'm just going to fill it out. I am going to drive on down here because it's almost 12 o'clock, and I really hate to go back home and turn around and have to leave, because she said something about eating around 1. She went to the DMV this morning to update her driver's license, 1, because it expired, and 2, because it won't say under 21 anymore. And she was doing that whenever I talked to her, and she said she was going to do some shopping, and then she was going to have to go home, feed the baby and all of that stuff, which she does pump, so whenever she's not there, and she will drink out of a bottle just fine. When we watched her, she drank her bottle perfectly fine. She's a hungry little thing. Okay, so I'm going to run to Marshall's and to Home Goods. I can easily kill an hour of time in there. Hopefully they'll be ready to eat before that, but we shall see. That little bag of stuff cost $40 at Walgreens, which I hate that, because I went in to get a card. But I did need the vitamins. I'm almost out of both of my bottles, because I keep one like in the bedroom to take at night and one in the morning. So I'll just like split this between the 2, and that'll tide me over until they are buy one get one again. It is pretty cold outside. I am just wearing this black sweater that I got from Amazon. If y'all watched my Amazon haul, I do love this black sweater with just black leggings. I was really debating on whether or not to go get my nails done. I have this love-hate relationship with getting my nails done. Okay, my toenails too. I think I'm just going to paint my toenails myself whenever I get home after lunch, because honestly, I feel like it's such a waste of money, especially like for my nails. Because, so I put on leggings and everything, because I thought, I'm going to go get a manicure and a pedicure. But I've talked myself out of it, because a manicure on me, honestly, is a waste of money, because I wash my hands multiple times a day, okay? And I work on the computer, and I pick things open with my fingers, and so within a week, they will be chipping. And that's even with the gel. One time I did get the dip, but my nail bed, my actual nail cracked underneath in the middle of it, and it hurt for months, and then I couldn't get my nails done forever, so I'm scared of doing that. I think the girl used like the little drill or whatever on my real nail, and really she didn't need to, and maybe she drilled it too thin in a spot, but Now that lasted for a good month, but it was miserable because I could tell that something was wrong with my nail underneath, and then when it finally came off, I had to wait until that grew all the way out. And it was like right in the middle of my nail bed on my pointer finger that I use all the time. Not my middle finger. But anyway, so yeah, I've talked myself out of getting my nails done. I'm actually just going to cut them after I paint my toenails, because my nails actually grow really quick. They're just thin, and I don't really like to paint them myself. So I do even have like the kit to do like the gel nails at home. I need to watch some YouTube videos on doing my own gel nails, because I have like done it before, but it does not turn out as pretty. Like, I do not have the good technique like the nail techs do, which I feel like if I tried it and studied it, I could. My toenails are kind of a mess, and half my polish is chipped off. Like, they look embarrassing. But so yeah, I'm just gonna go into Marshall's and Home Goods until they text me and tell me to meet them for lunch. Which, if we go to BJ's, then it's like down this same street, so I'm kind of close. I just don't feel like it's worth it to go all the way home. I don't know. And I don't want to spend a lot of money in here because I don't have a lot of money to spend. I'm trying to be on a budget. And every time I place like a Sam's Club order, like when Charlie texted me that he needed this stuff from Sam's Club, every time it's like $200, $300 at least. Because I'll go ahead and order like a thing of paper towels, I'll order a thing of toilet paper, I'll order cat treats. Those are everything's like $20, $20, $20. He needs puppy pads and coffee cups are his 2 requests, which we probably also need some regular coffee. Because even though we have the Nespresso, sorry, the sun's like making me bright. Hello. Okay, there we go. Even though we have the Nespresso, we do drink our regular coffee for the majority, because the Nespresso pods are expensive. And I kind of save that for the weekends, or if I just want like an extra cup of coffee for whatever reason. It's been a while since I've been to Marshall's and Home Goods. It's been a while since I've been to Marshall's and Home Goods by myself without Charlie. I've kind of stopped going in Ross. I used to go in Ross all the time, but it got to where the lines were so long that by the time that I shopped and picked stuff out, I didn't even want to stand in line to make the purchase. I mean, unless it was something that I just really, really, really wanted. One thing I'm kind of looking for is a brown t-shirt and possibly a lamp for my office. That's my list. All right, I had to check my reverse camera to see if I was in line or whatever. I'm a horrible parker. Good driver, horrible parker. So I will chat with y'all maybe later. I'm going to head in the store because it's 12 o'clock. As soon as I get in there, watch them text and say, hey, we're heading over there, meet us. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, guys, I am home now. Finally, it is almost 4 o'clock. We spent forever at lunch, which we didn't go until like 1:30. So I did have a little time to shop. The cats are all up here checking out my goodies that I brought home. So real quick, I will go over what I got. So I got the cats these Temptations treats. That's the only thing I got for them. These are the vitamins that I wanted to pick up at Walgreens. It's calcium, magnesium, zinc, and it does have vitamin D3 in it. I've been taking that for a long time. I love to get it whenever I can get these buy one get one free, but that was not the case today. Hi, Nico. Yes, everybody knows that you have to inspect everything. Everybody's up here inspecting today. Hi, Luna. Even Maya's up here. Did y'all miss me? And then I got these small containers of the Purex for $1.99 each at Walgreens. No, you're not going to just lay on the clothes. I'm trying to do a video, Nico. Oh, goodness. Y'all, this cat. Come on. Oh, your daddy's not here to pick you up and hold you out of the way. So I picked up these 2 tank tops. This is the only clothes that I bought because I was looking for something more brown, really. I don't really know if this color will match underneath the shirt that I'm wanting to wear it. But, of course, I love black, and this is just a good neutral color anyway. So I could not find anything brown at Marshall's at all other than this. And like I said, I wanted a darker brown, so we will just see how it looks. Regardless, I can still wear it under other things. And then I picked up some dry shampoo. Now, normally I get that Batiste or whatever it is, but they didn't have the large cans of that. So I got this Refresh dry shampoo. The only day I really use it is on Sundays because I wash my hair every day, but it was pretty cheap, $5.99. I don't know if that will focus. The Batiste is actually more. I think it's like $9.99 for the larger cans. So they had some small cans of the Batiste, but it was $4.99, and I was like, well, I'll try this for $5.99. It's not like I use it every day. And then I did pick up this eyeshadow palette because my Estee Lauder eyeshadow palette that I like is starting to get a little bit low, and they don't sell it anymore. And so the colors that I really like to wear are like, you know, like I like these light colors, like that light brown. I like a lot of these colors that's in this, and this was only $5.99. I always wear purple. I kind of like that matte, kind of purpley gray color there. So this actually has a lot of colors in it that I think that I like. This is by Nicole Miller. So again, I think it was $5.99. Yeah, $5.99. So Sterling Nudes. We will see how I like that. I usually just always do the same thing on my makeup, but this does give me a lot of good neutral colors to play with. So pick that up. And I guess that's it. Oh, no. I got this at Home Goods. I went in there to look at lamps. I didn't find one that I liked, but I do really like this caramel cream cheesecake skinny syrup, and I'm out of mine. So I saw just that one bottle there. So I did go through the line just to get that one item. And that concludes my little shopping haul for the day. Lunch was good. I had a burger and some sweet potato fries and a beer. Normally I'm not a day drinker, but again, it's my daughter's 21st birthday, and she definitely was wanting to order something, so I bought them lunch and got to hold the baby for just a few minutes. She pretty much slept the whole time. Let me turn you around here. She pretty much slept the whole time. She woke up just for a minute, and I held her just for a couple of minutes. She got fussy, and she was getting ready to go. Everybody had to go by this point. So anyway, I might be keeping her again this weekend so that they can go out and celebrate her birthday somewhere. Nico, you're getting hair on my new shirt. These animals. I love them. Y'all know I do. But they're rotten. Look at Luna. Are you mad about something? You're swishing your tail. Huh? You want to be mad? Nico's so sweet. He's just purring. She hates Nico. He's a good boy. He is. You're getting hair on my new shirt. Do y'all hear him? He's like, I'm so happy you brought stuff home from the store. It's not for you. Well, the Temptations treats kind of are. You have to share. Yes. All right, guys. I have got a ton of editing to do if my video is going to go up tomorrow. So I'm going to go work on that, and I probably will check in with y'all tomorrow. We are going to just have the orange chicken again tonight with the pot stickers and the spring rolls. So everybody say bye. Maya, you just going to sit there with your back turned the whole time? Where's the puppies? Ozzy? Sophie? I did get some packages, but I don't know what they are. I got some makeup from Macy's and stuff down there on the floor. Oh, there's Sophie. Where's you eating? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, you need to get groomed. Mm-hmm. Here comes Miss Maya. Beautiful. My beautiful girl. Alright, guys. That's enough of the animals. See y'all in the morning. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. Well, I guess I should say good afternoon. It's actually lunchtime. I'm just now getting on here. I've just been working this morning and getting ready to make my lunch. I was kind of holding off to make my lunch because I ran out of my salad dressing, so I placed like a quick little Publix delivery order. And of course I didn't have my honey mustard, which is really the only flavor salad dressing that I like ever. And Charlie was out of coffee creamer, and then I wanted to get a couple of things for Athena tonight. I still have not picked out like my real groceries. This is just a little like $40 order that I did because I didn't feel like going out to the store myself. Nico's stepping all over my stuff. Here, you gonna say good morning? And say good morning. So we're gonna make a pizza. So I do have a little bit of chicken breast left, really just enough to make one more salad, but I guess we'll just let the cats and dogs have that as a treat tonight or something, because I can't get my salad dressing. So, and 2 or 3 of the items that I picked have not been on there, like some little mini corn dogs and stuff. She sent me a picture and she was like, they only have these sausage ones, and I was like, oh, I don't want those. And then she messaged and said that they found her some in the back of the ones that I actually ordered. So we'll see. It's like out of 10 items, 2 or 3 of them, well, one was the Boathouse Farms honey mustard dressing isn't available, and then we'll see on the rest of them. I hope that the rest are, because I think it's supposed to be like a minimum of a $35 order to get free delivery. So this was like a small order. I really added like a few things just to get it up over that $40 price. So anyway, we are going to make a pizza, and then tonight when Mr. Charlie is here at some point, we will close out the video, give a meal prep review, because we did have a new meal this week. I am thinking of trying this new meal next week too, that I saw a girl make, and it's kind of like a chicken parmesan with I forget what she called it exactly. I'll have to modify the recipe a little bit from what she did, but it was kind of different the way she cooked it and everything. I don't know. I need to rewatch the video. She's not like a Weight Watchers girl or anything, but it looked really good. And then she used like some pasta and some of the Rayo's marinara, and I don't know, like I want to make it as low point as possible, because y'all know if we have any kind of Italian meal, then I want my garlic rolls, because they are so good. So still debating on what all I'm going to do for next week. Haven't really had time to sit down and think about it. I'm probably just going to do a Kroger pickup order for tomorrow at some point. We will have both of the grandkids tonight. Of course, the baby will not spend the night. She'll be going home. I think Athena's spending the night. Not 100% sure. We'll just kind of see. And yeah, so tonight's going to be super busy once the kids get here. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I've got going on today. I'm going to sit y'all down here. Oh, and do you like my shirt? Behind every successful woman is herself. I love this shirt. I posted a picture on Instagram and on Facebook, so if you follow my Facebook group or me on Instagram, then you would have seen it anyway, because I believe this is true. You know, you can always be successful. Never give up. Never stop trying. Even if you fail some days. I fail at something every day. Some days are wins. Some days are losses. I just keep on going, you know. So that's my tip for the day. But let's make a pizza. So for my pizza, I have Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps. These are the 8-inch ones. It is 1 point for that. I will use just 2 tablespoons pretty much, but 1/4 of a cup of this is a point. And then I will use 2 servings of the fat-free mozzarella cheese, which comes out to a point for me as well. And then 1 serving of the Boar's Head turkey pepperoni, which is a point. That's everything in the recipe that has points. So this is a 4-point pizza for me. I will sprinkle some of my diced peppers that I have in here on top, and then some basil and some of the Pizza Magic seasoning on there. And this is a delicious low point, low calorie pizza. It definitely curbs my pizza craving. I never ever have the urge to like order pizza from somewhere or go somewhere and even get pizza, because I eat this like 2 or 3 times a week pretty much consistently, and Charlie does too. So it's like we never even think about ordering pizza anymore. That used to be one of my big weaknesses, because about once a week or once every 2 weeks I wanted to order pizza, and I'd be like, let's order pizza, you know, because I wasn't meal prepped and it was just easy to order pizza and have it delivered. So once I started making like this little pizza, and this kind of came about over time. When I first started making them years ago, it wasn't exactly the way that it is now, but I love the recipe that I've kind of created now. Of course, you can add fruit. Charlie will put pineapple on his sometimes, and I do like pineapple on pizza. I don't know if you're one of those. Comment down below. Pineapple, yes or no on your pizza. I am pro pineapple. I never put the pineapple on my pizza because I eat it on the side. So, but sometimes when Charlie's here, he will get some of my pineapple, just a few little pieces, and put on his. So we are both definitely pro pineapple on the pizza. I know that's a hot topic for some people. It's a big yes or no. But anyway, let's make this pizza because, well, my oven's preheated to 280. It takes a minute or two to warm up, but once it does, it cooks so hot. Roy, hello. I'm trying to watch my Publix app too because the groceries haven't been delivered. I was debating on what to eat for lunch, and then of course the honey mustard dressing wasn't in. So okay, it looks like shopping's done. So I need to get my pizza in the oven because she'll probably deliver. Publix is like 5 minutes from here. So I just spray a little bit of olive oil spray and then place my little wrap. I know I've shown this a million times, but there are always new people following and want the recipe, which is typed up in the Facebook group under albums. I have a few recipes under there. I really don't create a whole lot of my own. There's just a few that I've kind of come up with. So I'm going to do my 2 tablespoons. I don't like to overdo the sauce because I want the wrap to be crispy. And you can measure it out perfectly if you want to weigh it in grams to get the exact measurement. But I don't think I come close to 1/4 of a cup. I don't know, 2 tablespoons is probably right at 1/4 of a cup. But to me, that is plenty. Then I'm going to do 56 grams of cheese. I do between 56 and like 60 something. I think you can go up even a little higher for it to be 1 point. So I know I'm going to use all of this. And I just take it out until it's negative. So that's negative 30. So I need like 26 more grams. Doesn't take a lot of cheese to get up to that. That's 25 grams. I'll probably do like 30 more. So there we go. And then 1 serving of the Boar's Head turkey pepperoni. And then yes, the puppies always get a pepperoni. They're standing over here waiting on it. And then Nico's over here. I'm going to give him a little bite. I don't know where Luna is. Maya doesn't eat pepperoni. We're just going to sprinkle some peppers on here. And then I'm just going to use some dried basil. And this is the Chef Prudhomme's Pizza Magic. Thank you, Rhett, for recommending that. We love it, and we order this off of Amazon now. You can get like a 3-pack of it on Amazon. I don't know if it's linked in my Amazon store or not. I'll try to link it. My Amazon store is always listed in my description box. So lots of things that I use should be linked if I remember to link them in there. If not, you can always ask me and I'll send you the link. So that's it. 4-point pizza in the oven, 350 degrees for 14 minutes. Alrighty, here is my completed pizza, and then I have a nice pile of pineapple and grapes on here, and then this is just the Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt, nothing mixed in it. I know that sounds weird, but the fruit does give it like a good flavor. It is good together by itself with nothing mixed in it. And then of course a fresh grape Crystal Light. So perfect lunch for only 4 points, and I think that was about what my breakfast was, 4 or 5 points between my bacon and eggs and my coffee creamer and stuff. So I haven't eaten very many points so far today. I have my same breakfast every day. I didn't even think to film it this morning because I kind of ate it in the middle of getting ready. So anyway, that's what I've had so far today. I will check in with y'all tonight to close out the vlog. And we'll get Charlie's review of the orange chicken and everything. I always like to include his for anyone that's wanting to make it, maybe for their spouse or whatever. So talk to you later. All right, guys, we are just now checking in for the evening. I know I haven't talked to y'all since lunch. Meal prep review. It's 11 p.m. by the way. I almost forgot to film this clip to close it out because we kept the baby and we had Athena, and that baby has to be held the whole time, doesn't she? And if she's awake, she's hungry. And so they didn't pick her up until like after 9 o'clock. And anyway, the time just got away from me. I had to put in my grocery order really quick. We like watched one TV show and we're getting ready for bed. I just went in there and brushed my teeth and was fixing to start taking my makeup off. And I thought, oh crap, I forgot to close out the vlog for the week. So, meal prep review. What did you think of the orange chicken? That was our new meal, I think, this week.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was just as easy to make as the Kung Pao chicken. I'm not sure which one I would prefer over the other. They're both good. So, and then of course the fried rice was good as normal, and the veggies and everything. And then, what was our other meal? Oh, the taco bowls. So we love the taco bowls. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. And then I didn't make a dessert for us to share. I actually made my cookies for me this week. What did you have every night for dessert?
I had delicious little candy bars.
Candy bars for dessert every night for Charlie this week. So that's going to wrap up our week. I hope that y'all enjoyed the vlog. I love you guys. We will see you in the next video.
Give me something I know